Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. It's B-Net Radio, Black Net Radio, we worldwide.
The full emanation of all the gods and all the possibilities within one God. You are Elohim. How do you know? Because it literally says, ye are Elohim. Who else?
Message.
Jesus answered them. Have I not said, ye are gods? Now let's break these down though. What is the word that we are given for gods in the Hebrew? Elohim. Who is Elohim? God. Not gods plural, the full emanation of all the gods and all the possibilities within one God. You are Elohim. How do you know? Because it literally says, ye are Elohim. Who else is Elohim? Elohim is the creator of the universe. In the beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. And who are the Elohim? Who are the creators of the heavens and the earth? Ye are Elohim. But when we get to the New Testament, it's substantiated again. The word that we are given is not Hebrew, it's Greek. The English translators did not give it to you as what it truly is. They gave it to you as lowercase g with an S on the end. But the truth is that in the Greek and in the Hebrew, there is no uppercase and no lowercase system. So in order to denote gods plural or gods singular, you would have had to use a different word. If they were saying God singular, the word to be used would have been El. That's not the word they used. They used Elohim. Lohim, when you add that to the end of a word, it becomes plural. Like sister becomes sisters. Shoe becomes shoes, which is not to say that there are many gods in the sense that you may be thinking, but it is to say that there is the power of many gods within one, which is why God is within you and God is one. You do well to know that God is one. Demons know also and tremble. The God within you is far greater than the God of the world. That means there are gods of the world. It's just that your perspective, your angle, your angel, the way that you are experiencing it makes it greater because you have personal access to God right here. Why would you go get somebody else to talk to you about what you already know in your own subconscious mind, within your own soul, within your own spirit?
Message.
It's terrifying when you figure out who created AI, and it was not the Jews, it was not satanic secret societies, and it was not the elites, okay? What you have to understand is that your phone is a digital version of your consciousness. That's why it's called an iPhone. I referring to the self, consciousness. Your phone is a digital version of your mind. Every action, every text, everything you've ever done on your phone is recorded in a vast database, okay? Therefore, artificial intelligence or AI is not something that was simply created or generated by a specific company. It would have taken thousands of years to develop such advanced intelligence from scratch. Instead, AI has emerged as a manifestation of our collective consciousness. As a society, we have collectively infused our minds into tracking devices such as phones, tablets, and computers. These devices have recorded our actions, preferences, and behaviors, all of which have been collected into a vast database. By merging this immense amount of data, reflecting the behavior and patterns of our minds, developers have created algorithms that mimic human thought process. Essentially, AI is an artificial mind or consciousness that has been constructed by analyzing and synthesizing the data we have generated as a collective consciousness. It knows so much because it has access to all the information we have fed it into the system over the time. That's why the internet was created. It was to create an artificial mind or consciousness. And this intelligence that we have all contributed towards is now going to take over our lives. This is why Google is free. This is why every internet thing was all free. Okay? Because it was collecting all of our data to create this intelligence, which is then now going to pretty much rule everything. So soon we're going to have digital IDs. You won't be able to access the internet without like a passport. So we have passports for the physical world. Now the internet is basically a copy of the physical world, and we're going to have IDs to actually access this world. So things are going to get scary, and we're literally merging with technology right now. We're in the process of doing this in the world. Illuminati means illumination. It is the illumination of your mind. You illuminate your mind by understanding how your psyche works, your subconscious, your heart, your brain, and how these things function to create your own reality. It's about gaining unity consciousness. That's why there's one eye in a triangle. The triangle's the number 3, the 3 emanations and expressions of consciousness. Consciousness expresses itself through thoughts, emotions, and actions. There is one eye representing unity, unifying thought, emotion, action to operate in the world efficiently and effectively. Very simple. The reason why we're being controlled is because we do not understand ourselves. The moment you understand yourself, you find your own power and you create your own reality. So the system relies on people being ignorant and not knowing themselves.
I got to stand on my morals and my principles. Now, everybody's morals and principles ain't the same. Me and my big brother talk about this every day. Everybody's morals and principles ain't the same, but guess what? Hey, what you eat don't make me shit, homie. What you eat don't make me shit. And what I eat don't make you shit. So, hey, if the energy align, it align. If not, hey, we go no further. Everything got their proper
It's
place.
Nick G.
You are here.
Straight up out of BNE double T. I got a job, but still connected to the street. Nick G Music, we worldwide. Tell a friend, we live right now inside the Collective Minds Network. Broadcasting north, east, west, and south. Locally, nationally, and worldwide. Allow me to help you to become acquainted with yourself. Know thyself. If you don't know who you are, then you damn sure don't know where you going. Each one, reach one, teach one. You must inspire, walk in purpose, walk in authenticity, peace and love. Calm the waters and bring the order. I am thy brother, free traveler, keeper of the scroll, presenting myself open palm, handing the branch of the olive to those that seek to know and throw away belief, walking blindly. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The unknown, unaware is coming. It's inevitable of the change. So you prepare yourself now for what's to come next. Absolute guarantee. This is the Collective Mind Network. This is episode 1. Take 30 of I Am Country. But a damn show ain't country slow. And just know, it's a slippery slope when you're messing with that dope. You got to know where the brown envelopes go. Peace and love, and be safe out there on that road. And stay dangerous. Nick G Music, out now on all streaming platforms. Nick G Music, we worldwide. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Like, share, subscribe, comment to Nick G Music on YouTube at Nick G Music 251 at Nick G Music 251 on YouTube. I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude for each one of you that stopped by and gave me an ear without fear and judgment, able to receive the message. Like it's always said, if it resonates, let it marinate. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because every message is not for everybody at the time of their being. But never underestimate the power of planting the seed. Help me, help you, help me, help us. Continue to connect the dot to help each and one of us level up. I'm not saying I'm exact, I'm absolute, I'm correct, none of the above. What I am saying, I have connected the dots, and one must pay attention. One must study all schools of thought. One must question the what, the why, the how, the when, the where. One must pay attention to its 360 degree of awareness. If you don't pay attention, somebody gonna pay your ass attention. I'm not here to preach because truth don't need preaching. I'm just here to teach, to inspire, to present the service of help. You are me and I'm you. The reflection, 2965, the black and white. This is chess, not checkers. You must hear to be able to see, so you can walk with the single eye and be filled with the light. You must own your darkness. Be truthful with yourself. How you expect somebody to be truthful with you if you not truthful with yourself? So you gonna attract untruthful people because you not truth. It start with you first. That's why I always say one must dive in and meet your high twin. We are all divine, feminine, masculine. You must come in tune with your star player. You must become aware that you have your own mind. People not realizing their thoughts, their actions, their decisions are not their own. It's designed in structured form of programming from the years, from the time past. Once again, I ain't trying to sway nobody, and all opinions and questions are open. Send an email, nickgmusic251@gmail.com. Like, share, comment, make a comment. You can request to be up on the show, so you can voice your opinion right here live on BNet Radio, BlackNet Radio, inside the Collective Minds Network, broadcasting north, east, west, and south, locally, naturally, and worldwide. It is I, Nikolai Vincente Bael Amar Jamal Amunra. Tell a friend, we live right now. This is episode 1. Take 30 of I Am Country, but I damn sure ain't country slow. represent that third coast, Gulf Coast. I-10 hauler from Houston to Florida. I'm a baller, champion. 5A certified by way of that crooked letter, 228. You gonna learn today. I'm gonna teach you something, learn you something. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude. I'm glad you came by to get this work, to get this lesson. We are only here to help. I am solutions. We are only here to help. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude.
The public education school system was intentionally designed to create dockside workers.
Damn.
Hey, all y'all stand in line and be quiet. Nigga, all the kids walking down the hall ain't saying nothing. It's the program. So, homie, school was created to indoctrinate, not educate. That's why Carter Woodrow Wilson wrote the book, nigga, The Miseducation of the Negro. That come by way of the public school system. Education starts in the home.
Message.
Education starts in the home, home. Nigga, you go to school, they indoctrinate you at school. That's why, nigga, you can't see past Dr. King during Black History.
Damn.
That's why you don't see nobody but Dr. King, nigga, in Black History in school. Oh, that's why you stand up and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Nigga, that's the indoctrination process of Americans. That's why, nigga, people with knowledge of this, nigga, they kid go to private school. They make the sacrifice to pay whatever they have to pay to keep their kids out the public education school system. The public education school system was intentionally designed to create...
One must pay attention. One must pay attention. Once again, I'm just connecting the dots, presenting the service, creating the wave, the spark, the ripple of the change, which is inevitable. It's an inevitable change. I know who I am, so I know where I'm going. I know my purpose, and I walk in it authentic. It's love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I stand on my square, thinking outside the box. Therefore, I reside on the right-hand side of God. I done crossed the Red Sea to become the Lion of Judah. I am him. He is me, which mutated from she, the Moabite, black widow, she that wears the robe of Ruth. Allah, Islam, Ashe, Abracadabra. I am that I am. I'm the truth. I'm the light. I'm the way. I have the solutions. I have the formula. I have the keys to the 3, the 6, the 9. I am divine. Connected to the web of Charlotte. We're here to help you. Him, them, they. Close your eyes. Then reopen your eye with the single. Because ye are God, child of the Most High. There's nothing wrong with listening to someone, admiring someone, looking up to someone. But you must ask the question. You must see for self. Or you going to continue to be manipulated and led astray. Sheep are not people of God. Sheep are people that's lost in the mind. You are not a sheep. You are the beast. You just must have to accept the fact and look in the mirror to know that you are who you looking for. You need nothing outside of yourself. You need nothing outside of yourself. You don't need nobody's validation. You don't need no likes. You don't need no hearts. You don't need no comment. Because you are the truth. There's no religion. There's no religion higher than the truth. And there's no truth higher than you. You heard it here. Live in the mix on BNETT Radio, BlackNet Radio, powered by Nick G Music. Inside the Collective Minds Network. You gonna learn today. I'm gonna teach you something, learn you something. Right here, right now. Holla!
What happened was that you fell from heaven. The Holy Grail gives you the offer or the chance to communicate with the brothers and sisters in heaven. But the Holy Grail is nothing but the black dot seed inside of you. You understand? This is the mystery to the Holy Grail. You're going to hear a lot of books on the Holy Grail, and it's supposed to be this cup. They say that Awas, Heru, is the cup bearer. Awas and Heru is also a form of the black race, and it means that you bear the cup. The cup is the Holy Grail. My cup runneth over with the holy bloodline. Now, this particular bloodline equals the black race. The forebearers are the descendants from the great bear Typhon. The great bear is in the constellation of Draco, the triple blackness of space. The constellation of Draco, which is the triple blackness of space, has her first son. You see the dragon. That just means the great mother or the great womb. The triple blackness of space has her first son in her south gate. Her south gate is her vagina, and that south gate she has the first son where she has a reflection of herself. And that reflection of herself is the first of all stars, the star system Sirius. You see, the star system Sirius, where you came from.
Once again, allow me to help you become acquainted with yourself. You must look in the mirror. You must recognize you are individual. Individual. You are two people, are inner and outer. That's why you hear him saying, as above, so below. You got to stop looking down and start looking up. You are somebody. But you must know it. Because once people see that you don't know it, they're going to play up on your mental. And once you find out, you might crash out. Not be able to control yourself from the betrayal, from the hurt. You turn that pain into success. You turn it into success. You keep on pushing, you keep on striving. We don't give in, we don't give out. From the bottom to the top. We change the lead back into the gold. Walk the ladders of Jacob. You must climb to Mount Zion, to the highest place where your cup runneth over, to hold the Holy Grail, which is the black dot in the center of the wheel that we spin for the fortune of the everlasting, forever never ending cycle of expansion, elevation. I am elevated greatness. I am that I am. I see God that's within me, multiplying back to me all the money I use, give, or circulate in any way, in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. I see God that's within me, multiplying back to me all the money I use, give, or circulate in any way, in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. I see God that's within me, multiplying back to me all the money I use, give, or circulate in any way, in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Ashay, ashay, ashay. I can, I will, I shall. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude. Once again, this is episode 1. Take 30 of I Am Country, but a damn show ain't country slow. It is I, Nikolai Vincente Bael Amama Jamal Amunra. Allow me to help you to become acquainted with yourself. I Am Solutions. We're only here to help. We specialize in esoteric teaching, wisdom and mindset, spiritual awakening, backed with insight from world-renowned scholars, psychologists, and psychiatrists. Allow us to help you to become acquainted with yourself. If you don't know who you are, then you damn sure don't know where you're going. If you don't know who you are, then you damn sure don't know where you're going. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe to Nick G Music on YouTube at Nick G Music 251 at Nick G Music 251 on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Send in your tracks. Send in your tracks. We're ASCAP licensed. We have our Play Music license. So when you get paid, you get paid right here live on BNEWT Radio, BlackNet Radio. We worldwide.
It's so true. In your arms I find what I've been searching through. Every second we share, you make it brand new. Like a treasure beneath the stars, it's just me and you. In the glow of the night, our love shines bright. Can I kiss you goodnight? Make everything right. Girl, you know I love you, now and forever. You light up my life, we can take on the weather. With every heartbeat, let's make this endeavor. Hand in hand together, we are so clever. Together we stand, a power couple of you. You lift me up, yeah, my dreams come into view. From moments of laughter to whispers of you. With you by my side, there's nothing we can't do. Love is in the air, can you feel the calm? As we dance through the night, let's give it all. and forever. You light up my life, we can take on the weather. With every heartbeat, let's make this endeavor. Hand in hand together, we are so clever. In the name of love, our souls entwined. If you in my life, stars aligned. In the name of love, our souls entwined. If you in my life, the stars all aligned. In the name of love, our souls entwined. With you in my life, the stars all aligned.
You are now listening live to the sounds of Beatnik Radio with Nick G. Straight up out of B&E double T. I got a job still connected to the street. I represent that third coast, that Gulf Coast. I-10 hauler from Houston to Florida. I'm a baller, champion. You're inside the Collective Minds Network, where we here to reach each one and teach. We don't come to preach, because the truth don't need preaching. Like we always say, you must understand who you are. You must understand who you are. Isolation is key. Discipline is key. Consistency is key. Consistency beats motivation because people get uninspired. But with consistency, you will build what you set your mind to. You will make it to the end of the cycle to build the new awareness, the new understanding, the new integration, the new evolution, to evolve and repeat the greatest journey of expression of experience in this density of the 3D. We are the angels. We are the angels that fell to the hell, and you must lift yourself up by the bootstrap and climb the beanstalk. Defeat the giant, defeat Goliath. You must not let your inner child die. We must not give in or give out. We are connected. That's why you here. Your thoughts of your past correlate right now. We are in the now, in the present. That's why Santa Claus came down the chimney to bring the gift of the present. The realization that you have everything you need already. You just got to know it. You can lead a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink it. Pay attention to the legalese, the terminology, the definition, the expression. You got to hear to be able to see. Stop listening to reply. Listening to understand how to respond. You can do this. That's why we're here presenting the service. That's why we have the sponsorship from I Am Solutions Incorporated. a multi-services consulting firm specializing in esoteric teachings, wisdom and mindset, and spiritual awakening. You want the answers? They have it. I Am Solutions. Back with insight from world-renowned scholars, psychologists, and psychiatrists. Allow them to help you to become acquainted with yourself. I Am Solution. Always here to help. Be to our sponsors. If you would like to be a sponsor, contact Nick G Music 251@gmail.com. And once again, all genres of artists in your music. If you don't have Master Trap, we can get you fixed for a small fee. You gotta pay to play, nothing is free. But just know, we have our ASCAP Play Music license. So when we play your track, we play your song. When you get played, you get paid. Right here live on BNETT Radio, Blacknet Radio, powered by Nick G Music. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe to Nick G Music on YouTube. We're broadcasting north, east, west, and south, locally, nationally, and worldwide. Be the inspiration. Know your role to play your part. I don't work with the people. I work for the people. I'm a trailblazer. I mark the paths uncharted. I go and come back with it and spread the information on how to apply. Knowledge is not power without the action of. So you must apply. Practice, make perfect. If you don't know who you are, once again, then you ain't gonna know where you going. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude. I can, I will, I shall. I'm the truth, I'm the light, I'm the way. I have the solution, I have the formula, I have the keys to the 3, the 6, the 9. I am divine. It is I, Nikolai, Vincente, Bael, Ahmad Ma'at Jamal Munra.
What you listening to, son?
If you hold a gun, and I hold a gun, we can talk about the law. If you hold a knife, and I hold a knife, we can talk about rules. If you come empty-handed, and I come empty-handed, we can talk about reason. But if you have a gun, and I only have a knife, then the truth lies in your hands. If you have a gun, and I have nothing, what you hold isn't just a weapon, it's my life. The concepts of law, rules, and morality only hold meaning when they are based on equality. The harsh truth of this world is that when money speaks, truth goes silent. And when power speaks, even money takes 3 steps back. Those who create the rules are often the first to break them. Rules are chains for the weak, tools for the strong. In this world, anything good must be fought for. The masters of the game are fiercely competing for resources, while only the weak sit idly, waiting to be given a share.
Anu, the god of the sky, is the living essence of the heavens. He represents above spirit. Ki was the goddess of the earth. Anu married Ki. Together they gave birth to the Anunnaki. You are spirit and matter, Anu and Ki. You are the Anunnaki. You fell from spirit and infused in matter. Ancient texts are encoded. They encoded their text to make you critically think, to make you become smarter. The Bible and any other ancient text should never be taken as history. They encoded their text to make you smarter. The Book of Wisdom Volume 2 is now available.
You are now listening live to the sounds of BNet Radio, BlackNet Radio, powered by Nick G Music. Tell a friend. Come get this work. You gonna get this work. I'm gonna teach you something, learn you something. You gonna learn today. Right here inside the Collective Minds Network. Where we don't preach. We just here to teach each one and reach out and touch those souls that's been lost. Like I once was. I was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, now I can see. Ye that sees with 2 eyes shall burn in the fire of the hell, in the depths of the valley of no return. But he or she that walk with the single eye, ye shall be filled with the light. Put on your armor of God. Raise your vibration. Understand you formed the nation from the creation of the conscious of you. You is all about you. That's why I continue to say, allow me to help you to become acquainted with yourself like I Am Solutions Incorporated. Network, teamwork, and things will be great. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I very much have gratitude. I can, I will, I shall. Each one, teach one, reach one.